Minimum wage. We appreciate that every 10 to 12 years, folks have this discussion in America and across the states. I think the first thing you have to do is look at where do we stand as far as our neighboring states go. No neighboring state has a minimum wage even over $10 an hour. To propose $12 an hour or $15 an hour, as the House Democrats have proposed, it's just not realistic in today's economic times. So, we're very suspect of that particular proposal. We think it would actually push a lot of folks off of payrolls and into the unemployment lines because folks could just not afford a $12 minimum wage. I mean, that's almost a doubling of the minimum wage. And if you go to where the House Democrats want to go, $15 an hour, you're over doubling the minimum wage at once. We're focused as a caucus not on, just artificially increasing the minimum wage for the sake of doing so. We want to have folks who are making the minimum wage. We want to move them up the ladder so that they're no longer making the minimum wage for an elongated amount of time. That's really the American dream. That should be our goal economically, not some artificial wage level where you set it at $5 or $100 an hour. The bottom 10% of wage earners are still the bottom 10% of wage earners. So let's figure out a way to move them out of the bottom 10% and up the rung to success in our economy.
And Charlie, if I may add something, is that when you look at, as Dave just mentioned about the other states, is we, of all the surrounding states in Pennsylvania, we have the highest unemployment of all the states around us. So it goes back to the leader's point of view is we need to create jobs, not find a way to hinder job creation. Just keep in mind where our unemployment rate in Pennsylvania is versus surrounding states like New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Virginia, and Maryland, Delaware. So those plays a big part in what I think our caucus wants to do in creating jobs rather than creating more hassles for small business people.
The leader was very explicit. We'll take a look at everything that the governor's put on the table. We think that number is unrealistic. In the end, we want to grow this economy for jobs, private sector jobs. There's opportunities to do that in the area of energy and in the area of manufacturing, amongst other areas. And we're going to work together to make sure that the jobs climate in Pennsylvania improves. That's really a focal point for the House Republicans and always has been since he and I and a group of our legislators did Keystone Manufacturing Initiative a decade ago.